Welcome back to a channel. Let's explore the Liberty $quarter coin from 1994, often referred to as part of the State Quarters program. Does not have a singular Liberty quarter, as the design itself is part of the larger program introduced in 1999. However, if you're referring to the 1994 Washington quarter, it falls within a broader history of U.S. quarter designs, and I will cover the details surrounding the 1994 quarters in the following categories: circulation conditions, uncirculated conditions, proof value, and their broader context within the U.S. coinage. The 1994 Washington quarter is part of the regular circulating coinage of the United States. The design of the Washington quarter, which depicts George Washington's portrait on the obverse, has remained largely unchanged since it was first introduced in 1932, with some updates over time.
In 1994, the reverse of the coin featured the eagle design, which had been standard since the introduction of the coin, though the reverse design had seen minor changes in earlier decades. Importantly, the 1994 quarter was part of the ongoing circulation coin series and did not feature any unique commemorative reverse design like those seen later in the State Quarters program, 1999 to 2008. Circulation quarters from 1994 are generally common and are still widely available. These quarters were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Philadelphia Mint, coins produced here lack a mint mark. Denver Mint, coins from here are marked with the D mint mark. The value of a 1994 Washington quarter in circulation condition, also called a circulated coin, is usually face value, 25 cents. Depending on how worn the coin is, it might be worth slightly more or less in numismatic circles, but a typical 1994 quarter in regular circulation is often valued at 25 cents. A coin is considered uncirculated if it has not been used in commerce and retains a fresh, high-quality appearance, usually with sharp, clear details and no signs of veneer. A 1994 quarter in uncirculated condition can have a value above face value. The uncirculated versions of the 1994 quarter were sold through the U.S. Mint, either in rolls or in mint sets. The prices of uncirculated 1994 quarters in mint packaging can vary based on the condition of the coin and whether the set is still in its original packaging. For example, the 1994 Washington quarter, which was struck at the San Francisco Mint specifically for collectors, can be worth between $1 to $3 in uncirculated condition depending on the quality of the coin. The value of uncirculated 1994 quarters. Minted in Philadelphia or Denver, these coins, when uncirculated, generally fetch between $1 and $3. Minted in San Francisco, 1994, as part of the special mint set, these coins are often more valuable, reaching around $3 to $5 or more if they are in excellent condition. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, using polished dies and specially prepared planchets. The 1994 proof quarter, which was produced by the San Francisco Mint, is one of these coins. Proof coins typically have a highly polished, mirror-like finish, and they are often sold in proof sets. 1994's proof quarter coins are more collectible and can have significantly higher value than regular circulation or uncirculated quarters. The value of a 1994's proof quarter generally ranges from $4 to $10, depending on its condition and whether it's in a complete proof set. It's important to note that proof coins are often sold as part of a proof set, so their value can also reflect the set's overall condition. Proof sets from the 1990s typically cost more due to the inclusion of other coins in the set, such as the dime, nickel, penny, half-dollar, and dollar coins of the same year. The 1994 Washington quarter has a relatively straightforward history in terms of its geography. It was minted in 2 locations. While these quarters are common in circulation, they did not feature any state-specific design at the time, as that would come later with the 50 State Quarters program. Therefore, there is no geographic distinction on the reverse side of the coin itself. In terms of collecting, 1994 quarters are not among the most valuable in general circulation, but they do have numismatic interest for collectors. If the coin is particularly well preserved or comes from a specific set, its value can increase. For example, 1994's proof coins are highly sought after by collectors, and their value could increase over time if their condition remains pristine. Also, high-quality uncirculated coins or coins that have been graded as MS, mint state, 65 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, may hold additional value. The 1994 Washington quarter is a common coin in circulation, and in most cases, its value remains close to its face value. However, proof coins and uncirculated coins, especially those from the San Francisco Mint, hold greater numismatic value. If you have a coin in uncirculated or proof condition, its value can be higher, especially if it is part of a proof set or has been graded well.